are at 510 L Street, Richards, and we're going to do a fall cleanup, cleaning out all these beds, cutting the asters, which are these tall, beautiful flowers all the way to the ground, trimming up the boxwoods a little bit, and the spireas, which are up there. Pretty obvious that they need trimming. We're definitely going to rearrange this bed, but if we don't do it this fall, the plan would be just to cut back all these perennials, getting them ready for spring. We've got lots of weeds in here. We are going to let that little ivy continue to grow, but lots of these weeds are in here, kind of spreading everywhere because they're seeding, and then, like, of course, the daisies need cut back. And then along here, it looks like the vinca's fairly trimmed well, but we can continue to do that all along this. Again, just weeds throughout here, lots of weeds, clover and everything. All of this basically are weeds, except for the columbine, and there's a splash of daisies right there, but the rest are weeds. And then this is lily of the valley, that can just be cut back. Again, just cleaning up this vinca along that edge. These yews could do a little trimming just to shape them up a little bit better, make them look nice. Some more weeds back here, and then the violets. Just some basic cleaning, trimming some of the crazy back in here, and weeding. These wild roses need contained for sure, and weeded, and just cleaned up. Grasses cut back, raking, just making a difference throughout, cleaning up the ivy, trimming the best we can, getting out a lot of the dead, and blowing out the leaves, and just creating that nice edge along the lawn and ground cover. You can see there's brick under here, I believe, so if we can make that edge a little bit sharper and cleaner, that would be great. And then again, by the house, it looks like some deer have eaten that arborvitae, but if we can cut back some of this stuff, make it look a little cleaner and nicer, that would be great. Let's see, and along here, just the laurel, there's a little bit dead over here, kind of the same, but not much over here. Just quick cleaning up, and then weeding all these brick lined beds. And then here, there's lots of grasses and weeds throughout this lavender, and over here, and then we have more weeds, but then this beautiful Artemisia that tends to stay evergreen, but we just need to get all these weeds out, and then trim back these potentillas. And then I'd say let's get some of these weeds out that are bordering the property. It looks like the railroad tie might be the line, so if we can get some of this cleaned up, that would be great over on this side. And then down in here, there's some volunteers and things like that, but just cleaning up down and around. Kind of a little yard, but there's lots of weeding and things to be done. And then we're planning on planting some flower boxes here with these euonymus. He does want to keep them. We need to treat them. I'll get some treatment for them for when we come and clean up. And then same with this wisteria. He wants to keep it growing and thriving because it's original to the house. Okay, that is it.